In this video, we're going to be talking about a very simple yet effective leg workout for muscle mass and strength that can be done at home or at the gym. This workout will primarily focus on the quads and the glutes, but will also work the abs and the calves. I'll cover the exercises, what muscle groups each exercise targets, rep ranges for each exercise, and then equipment substitutions, since not everyone's equipment availability at home will be the same. But before we get into the video, hi, my name is Ryan Treadaway, founder of TreadawayTraining.com, where we turn skinny guys into jacked men. If you want more information on body transforming training and nutrition topics every Sunday, consider subscribing. You should start off at each of your workouts with your primary exercises, which are your bigger, heavier, more complex exercises. You should do those while you're fresh. For this workout, we'll be starting with squats. Squats are great for quad and glute development. The barbell squat is king, but not everyone has a barbell available. So some alternatives to the barbell squat are the goblet squat, dumbbell front squat, or the weighted vest squat. You could even do something like a backpack full of books, but if you're doing this, you will eventually be limited by the amount of things that you can stuff into a backpack. Once you reach that point, you can increase the difficulty by doing one leg at a time. I like to start off my primary exercises with a top set. If you have strength specific goals, but you're training in a higher rep range for a period of time, you can incorporate a single low rep, high weight set at the beginning of your primary exercises in order to keep your body accustomed to lifting heavy weight. After that, I'll do my rep work. There are 3 basic progressions that you can follow depending on your level of advancement, and all 3 of these will work great for every exercise that we're talking about in this video. Single progression is the first one and works really well for beginners. First, pick a rep target. I like to have my clients start with 3 sets of 10. Each week, keep the sets and the reps the same and increase the weight. For example, week 1, 3 sets of 10 with 100 pounds. Week 2, 3 sets of 10 with 105 pounds. Week 3, 3 sets of 10 with 110 pounds. Week 4, 3 sets of 10 with 115 pounds. So on and so forth until you can no longer go up in weight while still maintaining the same number of reps and sets. Once you reach this point, you can move on to double progression. Now the weight and the reps are changing, hence double progression. For example, week 1, 3 sets of 8 with 115 pounds. Week 2, 3 sets of 9 with 115 pounds. Week 3, 3 sets of 10 with 115 pounds. Reset the reps and add weight on week 4. Week 4, 3 sets of 8 with 120 pounds. It's a little bit easier to continue to progress because you're only going up in weight every 4 weeks rather than every week. But eventually even double progression will be too difficult and you'll need to move on to triple progression, which is where you're changing all 3 of the variables. For example, week 1, 2 sets of 8 with 200 pounds. Week 2, 2 sets of 9 with 200 pounds. Week 3, 2 sets of 10 with 200 pounds. Reset reps and add a set on week 4. Week 4, 3 sets of 8 with 200 pounds. Week 5, 3 sets of 9 with 200 pounds. Week 6, 3 sets of 10 with 200 pounds. Reset reps and sets on week 7 and add weight. Week 7, 2 sets of 8 with 205 pounds. The next exercise is walking lunges. Lunges are also a killer quad and glute exercise. You can load lunges any way you like. I prefer dumbbells because you also get the benefit of working your grip strength at the same time, but you can do lunges with a barbell, weight vest, or whatever weight you have. You can also DIY these with a backpack full of heavy objects. The last quad and glute exercise is step-ups. Like the lunges, this is also another great unilateral exercise, meaning that you're only working one side at a time. This also means you can get a great workout with these even if you don't have a ton of weight available, since you are only working one leg at a time instead of both legs. Quick tip on unilateral exercises. Start with the weaker side first and base the amount of weight you're lifting on the weaker side, and eventually that weaker side will catch up with the stronger side. Next up is cable crunches. I like to incorporate my abs on leg days. If you don't have cables, you can use resistance bands anchored to a door frame, or you can lay in the floor and use a barbell or dumbbells for weight. Last is landmine donkey calf raises. If you don't have a barbell to do landmine donkey calf raises, you can use a partner to load this exercise as well. If you want to know why donkey calf raises are such an excellent calf raise variation, after you get done with this video, you can check out the video that is up in the cards or down in the description. I actually do step-ups, cable crunches, and landmine donkey calf raises in a circuit. Circuits are an excellent way to shave some time off the length of your workout, but you have to be careful when using them. There are two rules I have for circuits. Rule number one, don't pair primary exercises. Exercises like squats and deadlifts are globally fatiguing. If you pair an exercise with a big, heavy compound lift, whichever exercise you do second is not going to get the full benefit because you're going to be tired from doing the first. Additionally, if you start a primary exercise while already fatigued, it'll increase the risk of injury because it'll be more difficult to maintain proper form. Rule number two, don't pair the same muscle group. If you pair two or more exercises together that target the same muscle group, you'll get less benefit out of each consecutive exercise because you're going to be tired from the exercise that you did previously. For example, if you pair tricep dips with tricep extensions, you're going to get less benefit out of the tricep extensions because they're already going to be tired from having done the dips. Only pair exercises that target opposing muscle groups such as biceps and triceps, or muscle groups that are completely unrelated such as calves and abs. If you're interested in watching my in-depth squat tutorial, click here. If you're interested in working with me, click here. As always, God bless you and your family, and we'll see you next Sunday. Hey. If you start... All right, I'm gonna have to do part two because my wife's about to walk in the door.